August of 1942, in the town of Digura, a German soldier curled closer to his anti-aircraft battery, crossed his arms, and struggled to keep his eyes open in the dark. It was unusually chilly for a summer night, even in Russia. The soldier lit a cigarette and reveled in its comforting warmth. As the last bit of his cigarette died, his eyes dropped again. Something rustled. He sat up. He thought he heard... No, he shook his head. One of the other soldiers must have whispered something. The sound grew louder. Canvas flapping in the wind. Flares fell in bold red strokes across the sky. His eyes burned from the flash. He blinked. The fuel trucks glowed in a blinding light, then the soldiers' quarters, and then their tanks, beacons in the darkness. A blast exploded and he covered his ears. Soldiers around him raced for cover. Bombs. He darted to the battery's controls. Fire rained over the camp. He blasted the darkness with gunfire, setting the sky further ablaze. His heart pounded in his head, somehow louder than the bombs. He kept firing, even in the pitch black, even when he knew they were gone. "Halt!" someone shouted. The soldier shakingly let go. The plane was gone, but his muscles were still tense. His pulse still raced, and he was drenched in sweat. Why hadn't he seen the plane? Why did he feel he'd seen a ghost? That night would be the last night any German soldier would sleep easy in Digura, and soon the entirety of Russia. Hello, Internet, and welcome to another installment of Stoic Sisters. Today, we will be covering the 588th Night Bomber Regiment of the former Soviet Union, known by their Nazi victims as the Night Witches. Founded by Major Marina Raskova, the 588th was one of 3 all-female aviation regiments in the Soviet Air Forces that fought and served during World War II. Though all of the women in combat roles dealt with inferior equipment and a lack of support from their male counterparts, the 588th were particularly disparaged by both their mission and what was being asked of them. They were issued antiquated canvas and wood planes, no radios, no night vision, and no parachutes. These open-air planes flew so low and so slow that even a bolt-action rifle could shoot them down or set the plane on fire with ease. These women were asked to fly in the darkness and through the harsh winter with nothing more than a map and a compass for navigation. They had to turn off their engines and glide into the target area so as not to alert anti-air batteries to their presence. It was not uncommon for them to fly multiple sorties or combat missions a night, landing on the verge of hypothermia and their equipment riddled with bullets. The plane would only stay grounded long enough for new bombs to be loaded and the gas tanks refilled until they were off again into the void of the night to further assail the Nazi war machine. The 588th not only accepted their mission, they excelled at it. They flew tens of thousands of combat missions and had 23 of their members earn the Hero of the Soviet Union Award, the Soviet equivalent, the Medal of Honor for acts of valor in combat. Their reputation and combat effectiveness is best illustrated by what the Nazis had to say about them. A German soldier said they were precise, merciless, and came out of nowhere. That's how they earned the nickname of the Night Witches. They did not complain about their mistreatment or the difficulty of their task. They overcame all to become a mark of pride in Russia and legendary in the annals of human aviation. These women possessed courage and grit, unlike any most people will ever even observe. They are another proud example of what a Stoic mindset can accomplish. These women did not allow themselves to sit idly by as their land was ravaged by war. They petitioned for the right to fight and die with their countrymen. They never wavered in their commitment to see the fight through to the end. All of the women in the 588th can be counted as part of the Stoic Sisters family, and they will be remembered for their courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Check out the channel Today I Found Out for their video on the Night Witches, link in the description below, as well as a link to my Instagram page. Thank you for watching our videos, and be sure to give suggestions for other Stoic sisters you want to see, both real and fictional. Until next time, stay stoic, sisters.